You do it every week. Oh. I forgot about that. Like I knew it was coming out on March 1st, and then today, halfway through the day, I realized it was March 1st, and then I saw an ad on Twitter for Mandalorian season 3, and immediately got so chubbed up that I flipped my computer over. Like my wiener got so hard it hit the middle of my laptop and just went flying through the air. Kickflipped my laptop. Yeah, dude. Are you caught up on that? Have you seen all the way through season 2? You are? Oh shit! Okay, all right. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's like the best hour of Star Wars since like 2003. I'm telling you, it's so fucking good. I cried when I watched it. You should. You should watch. You should definitely watch the end that over again before you start the new season, for sure. How many episodes of that did you get through? What'd you think? First episode was a banger, wasn't it? Oh yeah. I mean, dude, we're on. Yeah, you'll. I think it's the third episode actually that really like gets into like the good shit. Sarah, that was his daughter. Yeah, that's how it is when you play the game too. Like that's the whole that whole first episode is basically just the monologue of the game. Um, it gets fucking it gets good, dude. I think episode 3 is the tearjerker. Um, so what happened? I had been we're on like episode 7, so I don't even remember what happened at the end of episode 2. Like, where'd you leave off on? Did you leave off on with Joel's like wife slash girlfriend where she like with the grenades? That was the end. Yeah, so that's the end of episode 2 where she like gets bit and they're trying to get through like that bank house slash area or whatever. She sacrifices herself. Yeah, yeah. Okay, dude. So the next episode that you guys watch is gonna be like I'll say this: it doesn't get more gory. Like the gore stays about the same, but it's like every episode, every week, you're just like, dude, this can't get any more depressing. And it just like it's like if you're looking for a happy ending in this story, you're not gonna get one. Like episode 3 is a really good like love story, but like it's like how some Romeo and Juliet shit. Right, right. Um, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, dude, the story is about living in a post-apocalyptic like zombie world. Like, there's no happy part of that at all. Everything's connected. You can only travel for 15 minutes a day? As in how? Oh, I mean, I don't travel for work anyway. I mean, dude, it's kind of scary because you see all of these like movies that we've watched for the past 20 years about like if you've seen Ready Player One or like all these like not post-apocalyptic but like kind of what you just described how like society in today's world is kind of moving towards that like everybody's in one area like just compact like living on top of each other and like your basic duties like all like AI and robotics have taken over all like the important jobs of society, so now like humans are just doing like the most basic of jobs and you just live for like that episode of Rick and Morty where the aliens invade and like Jerry's like making money do it like on pills and stuff like that shit, dude. As Yeah, dude, like as much as people like to laugh at Rick and Morty, like a lot of the theories and like episodes and concepts that they're based on are like scarily pretty accurate. Right, right. What? Sugar. That's the least healthy thing for you? What? What? Yeah, what? Because cows be farting? Like that's just like such a like dumb like theory like way to say that it's bad for you. All the airplanes flying over our heads? All the fucking yep. But why isn't that the way things are done though? Is it because of money? Like is it just too expensive to do it that way or right? Yeah. Dude, I just don't understand how like for so long I feel like our whole lives like climate change and global warming has been an issue and I feel like we've really made like no progress on it. Like there's been no large changes to like you said like the agricultural aspect or cutting down on like emissions through like cars and stuff, but even like having electric cars is just as bad as for the environment as gas, right? Like the mining for the batteries is just as bad. For what? Oh my god, dude. Dump them out, or yeah, dude. What do you think it comes down to? Just like having too many people on the planet, like having to produce. Is it that, or is it like capitalism, where it's like everybody just like yeah, the greed that capitalism produces for all? Yeah, right. Like governments. Oh, like the bodega we have down the street. There's like no corporate. And also, the thing about that is everything there is like three times the price of what you can get at the food line. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it just comes down to like those big corporations being able to afford like to have their product on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like homegrown farms can't afford to have like all of their products in the main shelving of every store like big corporations can. Right. Goldfish are on sale? Yep. Yeah, I call those the yoink aisles where you just walk by it and you're like, ah, I wasn't gonna buy that, but I'm yoinking that bag of Doritos. Hmm. So going back to that list of like healthy things you were talking about, do you think the reason meat is on the bottom of that list is like because they have an agenda to get people to eat less meat? I mean, we're not claiming to be scientists; we're just having opinions. What does that mean, though? Like, what is? Okay, makes sense. Right. That makes sense. So like if yeah, if you eat a shit ton of beans thinking it's like the same amount of protein you have in beef, like half that stuff your body's not even absorbing or digesting just because of it's not. Wow, never fucking knew that. I mean, dude, you're never. I mean, speaking personally, like I'm never gonna stop eating meat. Like I love it too much to and I hate like I mean, dude, we have some like form of meat in every meal we eat every night dinner, whether it's like fish, chicken, turkey, beef, like literally every night. I can't tell you the last time we had a meal that didn't include meat in it, and to some degree, their blood oranges are kind of flames. Right. Do you have for your lunch when you eat the patty? Like, do you make like a cheeseburger or hamburger? Or do you just straight up eat the meat? Like, just you cook the patty and then you're just like, all right, let's go. Really? I'm just imagining you like one singular patty of meat on a plate. It's like I don't know why that's so funny to me, but yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what like so my whole my whole like goal for the year obviously is to like just have like a better health and fitness diet. So like when I'm in the gym, dude, the main part of my body that I want to change is like my core area and my abs and like cut down my belly, which I feel like I've been doing like very slightly. Like I feel like getting like abs, like your abs back and like having like a just like a really healthy core is like 90% diet. And it's like I've tried I don't know what to do to like yeah, right. 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 Well, it's not even necessarily that like I want to lose the weight. It's just I want to like tone what I have already. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like overweight by any means at all, but like I just want to be more toned than I am now, which I have been for the past like almost 3 months. I've been back in the gym, and I definitely see like some differences in like my shoulders and my chest area and a little bit of my core. But like I just feel like getting that toned like core and like ab is so hard, dude, because it's like if you're not like stuck to like the strictest of diets, then it's pretty basically impossible. Yeah. Isn't it wild how like I mean, we're not even old. We're 26, 27 years old, but like isn't it crazy how even just like 5 years ago you felt like so much younger like physically? Yeah, yeah. Right. It's just like walk, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to do a better job at like moving around during the day because when I start my day, I'll start up at my desk and then I'll like move bounce around to different spots to like because I can't sit in one spot for more than like 3 hours without losing my focus. So like pretty hard. Yeah. See, that's what I know. I can work like I do most of my work like just on my laptop because I like to, I'll sit outside for an hour if it's nice, or I'll go down to the kitchen counter and like while I'm making food and work from there or do that. But like dude, I just can't like I sit for too long and not only do I start to feel like unmotivated, but like my body starts to get sore and then I'm like, I'll get all my like movements in during the gym, but I just feel like it's not enough sometimes. Yeah. He's the one that runs like marathons on broken ankles and shit. Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, dude, like just even think about like our childhood. Like kids like don't go outside and play anymore. Like play every time I walk past a playground now, it's like desolate. I love like these internal battles you have with yourself. Yeah, I feel that hardcore. Ah, right, right, right. Yeah, or like could get in contact with physically. Right. I mean, dude, you and I couldn't. Right, right. Yeah, yeah. It is wild. Barely, slightly at all. Yeah, that's like peak ideal productivity, I feel like. You have to like log your hours every week. Yeah, right, right. Yeah, I mean, you can't just sit down for 8 hours like straight and have like one break and expect to be like fully focused the entire time. It's just not possible unless you're on fucking some sort of fucking drugs or something where you're just like the whole time. But right. Yeah. And look at it again. Dude, it's crazy how like when you're in the middle of doing something for work, like a task like that, in the middle of your day, when you have like, you'll get like chat notifications from your team or email blurbs. There's just so many different distractions that go on throughout your day, and it throws my train of thought off so much, dude. Like today, I had to put out a tweet for I run like the recruitment page on Twitter for Caresoft, so I'll like put out a tweet, and that's either got to be like a recruitment tweet or like a careers advice tweet where I find like an article from Harvard Review or something like that, where it's just like career related advice. And it's just like, hey, check out this article, blah, 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 to improve your productivity or something like that. And I knew I had to do that, but I had my editor reach out to me to like connect with her for like 25 minutes to go over my content that I wrote for the week. So I did that and I forgot about it. And then I had like two or three tickets come through, which are like vendors that'll like say, "Hey, we have this event coming up. Like, can you get us some social promotion?" And then we like write the content for that, send it back to them, and they're like approve it or whatever. Had that come up, and then I was like, "Okay, I got to get like this careers tweet out because like the best time for Twitter is between like 11 and like 1 o'clock. Like that's when you get the most engagement and views and stuff for our sector. That's prime workday. Yeah. Dude, especially with like our accounts and like the people that we follow and follow us, like it's all like public sector related stuff. So it's like everybody in the industry is like on Twitter seeing our tweets that are for them. So it makes no sense. But and then after that, I had to build this analytics report for a LinkedIn ad campaign that we were doing, and I was like having trouble like getting our Facebook ads to populate. So I had to like hop on a call with the team lead of digital media and all, and just like there's so many distractions, and all I had to do was get this one post out, dude, and it like took me all day to do just because every time I went to do it, something else like with more importance came up, and I was just like, my God, like if I just like turned everything off, if I turned everything off for 10 minutes and just focused on that, I would have banged it out in record time, and wouldn't have even to like think about it. Right. Right. Not looking at that. My email's like I feel like my email's the last thing. Like I'll check it probably once every yeah. It's always the last like ping I get, then I'm just like, I'll look at that later. Even if it's like they flag it as like important or high importance, I'm just like I'm not gonna like click into my email because I get so many emails a day. I'm not gonna click into it every time I get a fucking notification and look. Like oh Jesus. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'd probably say like 80% to 90% of the emails I get don't pertain to me like at all. Like it's stuff that I should probably like, not even that I should like read or be like informed on. Like it's stuff like the digital media team is like communicating with a vendor and I'm not involved, but I'm still getting all the emails because I'm on the alias. Or like everybody like on the in the marketing group is like asking like, hey, has anybody worked with this vendor? Blah blah blah, and it's just like the 10 to 15% of emails that like pertain to me, I usually solve or like answer like fairly quickly. It's like literally so many emails that I get that like disrupt my productivity or like disrupt my train of thought that I don't even need to see. Super booty. Do they got is it on audiobook? Cause I'll lay in bed with my fucking AirPods in and listen to it. Yeah, like not using like technology and yeah, not taking the shortcut to like Audible. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I've never been I just get bored when I read. Like I have to like turn pages and like look at paper, but like I can sit there and listen to a podcast all day. I just like don't have the attention span to read like a physical book. Yeah, oh dude, I have gotten like neck deep into a book before. Like the like a good book will keep you fucking but it's just rare. Oh shit, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Ah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah. Yep. Right. I think that's what like I mean, I can't really speak on it because I love like my Marvel movies and my Star Wars and shit, but like when you know a story's real. Yeah, but like movies movies that are about like true stories hit different because you're like, oh shit, like no, really. Oh yeah, he was telling me about that, saying I should watch it. They're not even Denzel's not even that old, dude. He's not as old as Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman's like 80 something, bro. Denzel's Denzel's probably like 60. Hold on, I'm gonna see how old Denzel Washington is. I almost said Denzel Curry. Damn, he's 68. Okay. Like, okay. What did you watch it on? I might watch this like tonight, maybe. I can find it. Oh, it's an old movie. Oh, it's on Paramount and Sling. Bet. Damn, 2002. It's 2023 now, so that was what, 21 years ago. He's 68. He was 47. That movie can drink beers. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, instead of doing it before, put it down. Instead of racing to face it, and then you get on here and you're like, window open. um, dude, so Rye and Dylan are coming to visit this weekend, and Maggie found this thing last night. She was just like looking for things to do, and check this out. Let me read it to you. Where is it? It's a Wilmington record show. So it's on Saturday from 11 to 5, and it's at Waterline Brewery. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 different record stores and vendors at this place, like selling records with live music. And like, obviously, it's at a brewery. So, like, you can brewery hop and get beers and drink and stuff. Food trucks. So we're gonna go there, dude. And Riley's like she's into vinyl too, so she like has a record player and like a collection and shit. So, dude, we're gonna find some fucking gems for sure. We're gonna fucking find some dope beer to drink, and I'm excited, dude. It's supposed to be like nice this weekend too, so we've got some great vibes on deck. Dylan and I are gonna play golf on Sunday, um, and it's like the first time, dude. It's the first time I probably like, oh my god, since like September, where it's been like, it'll be nice like all week, and then the weekend comes around and it like rains or is shitty out. So it's like the first time it's actually going to be nice outside on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm excited. Oh yeah, good UFC card this weekend. John Jones. Yeah, we'll probably watch it. I think we're going out to dinner and then going bar hopping, so we'll probably watch it out at a bar somewhere. But dude, the UFC. I was watching. I know you probably didn't watch this, but Jake Paul and Tommy Fury had the boxing match on Sunday, and I was sitting there playing Call of Duty like with the boys, and Journey was like, "Hey, are you watching the Jake Paul Tom Fury fight?" And I was like, "No, I didn't even know it was on, but I'll throw it on my other monitor just to for shits and gigs. I want to see Jake Paul lose. Like that'd be cool." And I was sitting there watching it, dude, and I don't know if it's because they're not like professional boxers, but I feel like this happens every time it's a boxing match that I watch. UFC is so much more entertaining than boxing, dude. Boxing is so fucking boring to watch because it's just like they dance around each other, hit each other with a few jabs, and then they like clinch, and then like the ref comes in and breaks it up. And like especially this fight, dude, they probably clinched, and it was 8 round fight. They probably clinched like 60, 70 times. It was like every 15 seconds they would clinch, and then the ref would come in, break it up. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but I think the script said Jake Paul was supposed to win, and he didn't. Yeah, it was a close fight, I mean, for what it was, but I was just sitting there and I was like, dude, you could take like two mediocre UFC fighters and put them in a ring in an octagon, and the fight is going to be like so much more entertaining than this. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, UFC is just so much more fun to watch. Boxing low key sucks. Oh, for sure. Yeah, MMA is just like tells the tale of like a true fighter. Because like if you're in a fight that's not like a sporting event or anything. Like if you're in a fight, you're not gonna be like, all right, no kicking, no use of blah blah blah, only punches straight on. Like MMA is like legit fighting, dude. Like you're getting choked out, you're getting your arm snapped, you're getting fucking face punched in, you're getting your ribs kicked broken. Like Kimbo Slice. Yeah, you talking about like the Street Fighter? Just beat the shit out of people in his backyard. Yeah, yeah, that was Kimbo Slice, dude. R.I.P. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he died a few years ago. Let's see. Kimbo Slice. Yeah, he died in 2016. Yeah, Kevin Ferguson, better known as Kimbo Slice, was a Bahamian mixed martial artist, boxer, bare knuckle boxer, professional wrestler, and actor. Hmm. Yeah, why is that the perfect fucking example? All right, this is what he was in. What the fuck? Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. What? He was in Drake and Josh, Locked Down, The Scorpion King 3, Circle of Pain. Looks like he was like the main character in, and Blood and Bone. What a crazy combo of movies! Like all these like Scorpion King, Locked Down, Circle of Pain. Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. the the Christmas one from 2008. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know why my go to imitation of Maggie is always like just talk like a mouse. Just like yeah, just like me 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 me. I don't know why. She doesn't sound like that, but that's just how. But I don't like mock her. I'm just like you're just like this little mouse. You know what I mean? You're just like this little mousy girl. I don't know. Yeah. No, she is a little mousy thing, huh? Mice aren't dirty. Mice are like. I mean, I guess it depends on. She's like a Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Yo, did I did I ever send you that TikTok of the kid doing like the imitation of Tom from Tom and Jerry, where it's like the imitation of Tom when he stubs his toe? Oh man, I know whenever I want to send you a TikTok, I make sure to text it to you because I know like one you probably don't have TikTok anymore and won't ever check the in-app messages. Um, oh, dude, I sent it to Waldo like recently, so I'm gonna send it to you right now. I want to get your reaction because it's spot on, dude. It's so good. He does. He's like, you ever see like he's like, I can do Tom really well when he like stubs his toe, and then he goes, or how about like when he gets caught on fire? It's so fucking funny. Did you get it? Wait, it gets better. How do you find out that you can do that so well? Like, I want to know, like, the moment, like, uh, you know what randomly popped into my head when I was making dinner last night? It's Triscuits, motherfucker. I don't know why I didn't have a box of Triscuits or Wheat Thins. I know. Oh my god! Remember the fucking people were trying to like get us to take their cat home? 3 a.m. They're like, hey, you guys want a beer? What the fuck are you doing up? We're drunk asshole college students, but like, yeah. Oh man. Good thing they weren't like human traffickers because we would have been toast. Didn't think twice about it. Yeah, you're not wrong. Haven't seen episode 3, but we watched the first two. First two slapped. Cupid of Yay or Yee. Yeah. Cupid Yee. It's so good, dude. They never miss everything, dude. Yeah, we got halfway through that episode, and Maggie like looks over at me. She goes, "They're definitely making fun of Kanye." I was just like, "Yeah, dude, no shit." Yeah, Cupid Yee. And then he's like, they're trying to get Cupid Yee to take his medication. It's like, dude, yeah, that's fucking Kanye West talking about how. Oh yeah, like we would give us our privacy, and they're like being mad obnoxious about it. It's like, what is it? They go to like that marketing firm about like branding your image or your brand or something like that. It's so true, dude. That's literally everybody online nowadays. Something victim. Yeah. Yeah. It's like chaotic, doesn't care about anything, victim. Oh man, yeah. I'm sure there is episode 3 out now. I have to see. I have to check it out. My, I think my all-time favorite South Park episode is when they introduce Soto Sopa, and it's just like the gentrification part of South Park where they move next to Kenny's house, and it's like the lofts at Soto Sopa, and they're like trying to get a Whole Foods. They get the whole Dude, they get the Whole Foods and Randy's like they keep asking him if he wants to donate $1 to help starving children, and every time he says no, he's like, "Okay, so just click on the screen. No, I will not like to help starving children." And he like keeps tapping. It's like it's not working. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna actually have to speak into this microphone and tell the machine you would not like to help starving children for $1." She doesn't like it, or she just doesn't watch it. She doesn't like animation. She doesn't like gore or scary, dude. What does she like? What's her like go-to genre? Never seen it. Yeah, blind victim. Just she seems easy to entertain. The show, it's pretty good. Yeah, it is a banger. Yeah, we binged it together. That was the first time I ever saw it. Oh, I tried that. I can't. It's so fucking corny. It's so corny, dude. Oh, dude, I every like the hype, like when it was like first coming out and like all the hype, I was like, oh, it's like a football show. It's like I love Friday Night Lights. I'll give this a shot. I watched the first two episodes and I was like laughing at it at how fucking corny it was. So corny, dude. Yeah, yep. Not like the acting was bad too. It wasn't even good like acting. Whenever like there's bad acting and it immediately takes me out of like the immersion of like the story and like the or like the movie or something like that. When I'm sitting there yeah, when I'm sitting there watching something and then I'm like, "Oh, this person's acting or trying to act." I'm like, "I'm not into it anymore." Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. She would like protect him. Yeah. 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 I literally got to like midway through the second episode and turned it off. But I remember that being the case. Like that the scene where he was like going back to like the hood or whatever, and like the dude tried to pull up on him and fight him, and she was like there and like pretty much pulled him out of the situation. Ride or die, homie. That's like you ever have you ever seen Cobra Kai? It's the same with that show. It's like the spin off of Karate Kid, but it's a Netflix show, and everybody is sucking off the show. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so good!" And I was like, "All right, bet." It's like I love Karate Kid. Like I love the Karate Kid movies. Let me watch this shit. What do you mean? Oh, it's just no, it's like the same characters, like some of the characters from Karate Kid, like the yeah, like a lot of the same cast is back, and like it's just kind of like that '90s show. Like, remember? Did you watch any of that? Corny as fuck, dude. I'm like, why are we doing this? Banger, love that show. Yeah, that's a great show. That '70s show, but it's like yeah, but it's like perfect sitcom. Like it's not trying too hard. Like you know what you're getting when you watch down when you sit down and watch it. That '90s show is just like they're trying too hard to be like that '70s show of like modern times. You know what I mean? Same thing. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. Yep. I'm just waiting for them to try and redo Friends somehow, dude. I like. Is there no original ideas anymore? Like, why are we not making new shows? I mean, another thing of How I Met Your Mother. Oh my god, dude, it's just regurgitated shit in Hollywood nowadays. Like, there's no real good like original ideas anymore. Like, let me see some new shit. You give me some new ideas, new takes on something. Yeah, because they know, like, oh, yeah. Also, like, people are like, oh, that '70s show is like pretty popular, like has a big viewing audience. Like, we'll make some money off of a spinoff because we'll get the people that were interested in that '70s show to at least watch that '90s show. It's fucking stupid, dude. I'm about to go off on this on a tangent real quick. What? Well, you're not missing uh the Friends remake. No, that '90s show, Fuller House, and All American. Don't. I sat down and watched because like I said, I love that '70s show. Yeah, dude, and it's like they're just trying too hard to be something that's like already like been done, and it's like, um, but dude, they're making another fucking Fast and Furious movie. I think it's like number 10 or 11. How many fucking times? Like, does the cast and does like the people that watch these have no shame anymore? We went to the movies last Tuesday and saw a commercial, like a preview for the new Fast and Furious, and it like made me mad. I was like, this is literally just not even like cinema anymore. It's a fucking money grab because it's like the same fucking story from the first 9 movies. How many times are we gonna be like, oh, it's about family and race cars and fucking like I like if you are a true fan of the Fast and Furious movie series, like I don't like you. Have some original thoughts. Think for yourself. Oh, okay. Then what? Watch. You're gonna start on the 10th one as your first one. Right, but my whole thing is like, okay, like I get it. Like if you're a kid, you want to see fast cars and shit. But like you've already made this movie 10 fucking times. Like give us something new, dude. Like give us some sort of different story, or like you're using the same cast that's been doing it since 2002. Like how are they not sick of doing the same shit over and over and over? No, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, dude. Not buying it. I think if there's not like a universe. Like there's not like a universe of like stories in the Fast and Furious universe. It's pretty much just like we'll think of a story that involves cars and action and we'll make it. With Marvel, dude, there's like thousands of comics that you can turn into live action stories, which is like it's basically a new story every time. That's what I'm saying. You would have to make like a universe out of it where it's like, all right, you have like these pre-made, like already like like made stories that you can just turn into live action, or like you have like a vision of where they're going to end up, like have an end goal. These movies don't have an end goal. They're just like, all right, we're going to make this because it makes money. There's no end goal to these movies. They just make them because it's an action movie that people will go see because they want blind dumb action to just go sit in front of for 2 hours. What do you mean? Famous? Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. They don't even do like the racing in those. Right. Dude, that would be fire. Honestly, like all these different factions of like racing gangs across the world, but they use the same fucking cast for, and it's the same people in every movie. It like went before, dude. Before you sit down and watch a Fast and Furious movie, you can say to yourself, "Okay, I know there's going to be the main cast that's been in all of them, and there's going to be some sort of the movie's going to start out where they're going to be chilling, and then something comes up where a villain has like, oh, Dominic Ferrero or whatever his Torero, whatever his fucking name is, like, you did me wrong in the past. Now I'm going to avenge and try and take out you and your family because I know you care about the family the most. And then there's going to be a bunch of action for two hours, and then at the end they're all going to be sitting around a dinner table saying, "It's all about family. We made it through this again." Like that's literally what Fast and Furious movies have come to. There's no like you don't know you know the fucking villain or like the bad guy isn't gonna win. Not straight up, dude. Like that's really what it is. Like nothing else has changed. Right. Gotta watch the OGs, dude. And it's like I that kind of sounds like boomer esque of us, but like especially with Fast and Furious movies, it's like, dude, you don't and enjoy right. Yeah, I have beef. I have legitimate beef with the Fast and Furious people because it's like have some shame. Either think of something new, Ant Man and the Wasp. Um, but speaking of Ant Man, I had a dream that I was Ant Man last night, and it was top five craziest dreams I've ever had in my life, dude. It was kind of bad though because the whole dream premise was like me like getting chased down by somebody who was stabbing me, so I kept getting stabbed, and it felt like I was feeling it, but like me like running away from them and like turning small and like them chasing me was like low key kind of dope. Now that I woke up and realized it wasn't real. Um, but I mean when it's happening, I don't see. I don't. See. See, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that, dude. But like when I'm in my dream, I'm not like aware of myself. I'm just like in my dream. Like the other night, I woke up in the middle of the. It was probably like 7 o'clock in the morning when I woke up, but I was like sweating and like almost on the verge of tears. And Maggie was awake, and she's like, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" And I was like, dude, I had a dream that I was getting attacked by a bear, and like I was like fighting off this bear, and I was just like really scared because I couldn't tell it was like I thought it was real. I thought I was getting mauled by a bear in real life until I woke up, and I'm like I wake up, I'm sweating and I'm shaking. I'm like, holy fuck, like that's how real my dreams feel to me sometimes, and I like can't like differentiate, oh, I'm asleep, oh, this is a dream. Like I really wish I could do that, and I've tried to do that. Like I've actually researched like how to lucid dream, where you like wake up or like become aware in your dream and then you can do what you want, but I've never been able to do it. Yeah, dreams are low-key like mad fun though. I love dreaming. Dude, I dream like every night. I have like 2 to 3 dreams every night. Most of them I don't remember, but there's always like one or two, like maybe a week that like really sticks with me. Yeah, I feel like I don't know what this means, but like I feel like majority of my dreams are like not like joyful, like fun dreams. They're always like me, like I mean, being Ant Man was fucking dope, and I've had dreams where I was like I had Spider Man abilities and stuff. I wasn't Spider Man himself. I just always have like the same ability as these people. Um, but it's always like me. I'm stuck in like a tsunami or like I'm in a car accident, but like not like enough to where like I don't know. It's just like never like base. Ba- Dude, that's another thing. Like I'll have dreams where I'm on like a professional sports team, but like for some reason my hamstrings won't work like fully, and I can't like run fast or like I'll be like playing. I'll be like on the baseball. I'll be on like the Yankees or something, and I'll like try and pitch, and I just like can't throw a baseball. And like in my head, I'm like, I know I can fucking throw a baseball. Why can't I do this? But I still can't do it. Yeah, it's wild. Like I remember this one I had where it was like it was a dream where I had finally reached my dream of playing for the Yankees. And my first at bat, I remember going up against like Mike Messina, and I bunted and I started to run to first base, and I saw like the ball drop and like dribble, and I was like, "That's a great bunt." And as soon as I started to run, it felt like my shoes were tied together, so I could only take like tiny little steps, and it was so dude, I couldn't like run, and it was so frustrating. Like in the moment, like in my dream, I remember being so frustrated because I just couldn't like leg it out like I could in real life. And I wish at like that moment I could realize like, oh, this must be a dream because what the fuck? Like no, it wasn't my shoes being tied together. It's like that's how long my stride like I couldn't it's not that my shoes were tied together. Like that's just the length of my stride. Like I couldn't extend my stride longer than that. I don't know why. Yeah. I was probably getting I don't know, I woke up before I got to first base. I wonder what I'm gonna dream about tonight. Anthony Volpe, stud, dude. Dude, he's like I've been refraining from saying this for a while, and also this is gonna be a little bit of like biased Yankees, coming obviously like, stupid fucking Yankees fan, but he's gonna be our next Jeter, man. He's a fucking he's the number one ranked shortstop prospect in MLB right now. Like he's legitimately like MLB's number one ranked shortstop prospect. I think he's the number five overall prospect, and it's literally just a matter of time until like if he's had a great spring already. Dude, he stole second base on a pitch out the other night. Like I didn't know he was fast. Like I knew he was fast, but that boy he can fucking fly, dude. He stole second on a pitch out, a fastball pitch out. The very next pitch, he swipes third. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, dude, who is this kid? He's crazy. There's a picture of him actually with Derek Jeter when he was like 6 or 7, meeting Derek Jeter in like an airport. And Talking Yanks actually tweeted out today, and they're like, I feel like we're going to be seeing this picture of Anthony Volpe and Derek Jeter a lot this year. Like, it's basically just a matter of time until the Yankees call him up, whether that be right out of spring training or like a month. He plays a month in AAA and then gets called up. But what he provides, dude, is on the same level, if not more than what IKF can provide right now. And it's like, dude, why would we not like? What is the point of holding him back at this point? I don't understand it. No, he's not. He's not at that point in his career. He's like we've seen the best that he's going to get, and we know what we're going to get with IKF at shortstop. We know what his bat is capable of, and it's not. Yeah, but not his first season in the like as a baseball player. Like it's not like it's not like IKF was some young prospect. Yes. No, it was we got IKF for the sole reason to be a stopgap shortstop until Volpe was ready. That's why we didn't go after Correa or Lindor or any of these big shortstop free agents that were available. Trey Turner, we didn't go after him. Like none of these big guys that we went after because we're like, hey, we got this kid coming up through our system, could be our next Jeter. Like, why would we not? We're gonna put our chips in that basket and go after other aspects of our team where we have other weaknesses. And it's like, dude, at this point, like, all right, we had IKF for a year as our stopgap. Last year in the ALCS, he got benched for Oswald Peraza because he was shaky. He was like the moment was too big for him. IKF is not going to be our long-term shortstop. So what's the point? Why would you not give Volpe the starting job to begin the year now? Like, if not Volpe, Peraza, right? Yeah, dude, that's my whole thing with baseball. I get the whole like letting players develop in the minors and stuff, but like if you have a top prospect like that, and the Braves are a perfect example of this with Michael Harris, like dude won Rookie of the Year, and they called him up out of Double A, and then signed him to like a like 10-year contract. Obviously, like probably not what he's going to be worth because he could potentially make more money, but they're like, hey, we called him up from Double A, like look, like he's producing at the major league level, so there's no worry there of his development being like fucked or anything. And it's just like that's what frustrates me the most about the Yankees is they have all these hyped prospects like we hear about all the time, and they just let them sit in the fucking minor leagues for so long, and then it's like at that point, like there comes a point as a baseball player, there comes a point where you start to lose your confidence because it's like, what else do I need to fucking do to get that call? And it's like they're at that point now where if you call him up, he's gonna have that confidence, like, oh, I am good enough, I do belong here. Let me go and get better, dude. He had 50 steals last year in Double A and Triple A. 50. He stole 50 fucking bags. That's like unheard of in today's game. And he hit. He still had like I think he had like 22 home runs and 50 fucking steals. Like the dude is a 5-tool player. Um, but all right, relax. You mean your kid, right? Comes out of Lex's womb. You're gonna be a 5-tool player, all right? Look at me. Look at me. Open those eyes. Stop screaming. I want a 5-tool player, power bat, left-handed, maybe pitch. We'll talk about that later. You want to? Yeah, dude. For that being like your first outing in the spring, where you really all you do is just throw fastballs and get your arm geared up. That's pretty solid. Yeah, that's kind of how the Yanks are with their five. There's definitely a position battle for their five spot right now between Clark Schmidt and Domingo Herman, and both of those boys came out. Clark came out the other night. I think he struck out 5 in 3 innings, and then Domingo today looked really solid through 2 1/3. So it's gonna be fun to watch that. But what do you think about the? Have you watched any baseball yet? Or have you had the chance to sit down and watch any? The pitch clock is a big. It's hot in the streets in baseball right now. I think this year is going to be a fucking awesome year for baseball, dude, with the new rules that they've implemented. I was very hesitant of the pitch clock before because you think about it, and it does take away a lot of the aspects of the game from a pitching aspect. Like today, they were talking about on the Yes broadcast how some pitchers will, after they throw their pitch, they'll walk almost halfway to home plate to catch the ball from the catcher, and then turn around and they'll have a time to think about like, all right, let's reset for the next pitch. What am I going to throw? Like, where do I want to locate this? Can't do that anymore because you're wasting time. Like, you got to get the ball, you got to get right back into it. I think 20 seconds probably would have been, yeah, game over. Uh, right. And think about like, what if you're trying to get a sign? Yeah, dude. Like, it's a little quick. It's a little quick for me. I will say I've watched every televised Yankee spring training game so far, and it doesn't feel Like the game is moving fast. Like the game is definitely like shorter. Like overall, they're like 2.5 hours now compared to last year. It was like 3:06 was like the average MLB game time. 2:05, yeah, that's like if it's like a pitching duel, the games are gonna fly by. But when you're in the moment watching the game, it doesn't feel like the game is moving that much quicker. I will say what I've noticed the best, and I love this rule change. The not having the shift is fucking awesome, dude. Aaron Hicks already has had 3 batted balls that would have been easy outs last year, and they've been dunked in for singles. One was a grounder through the right side that would have hit right into a shift. Another one was a base hits back up the middle are back, dude. They're so back. Like whenever you're watching a baseball game and you see a line drive go back up the middle, like in previous years, you'd expect that to be a hit 9 out of 10 times. The last like 2, 3 years when the shift has been really like starting to be like a problem, it's back up the middle. It's right at the shortstop. I think it will, dude. Yes, dude. It's gonna make for great diving plays or base hits, which equals more action. Um, yeah, and it's like crazy how noticeable that's been already in the 3 or 4 games that I've watched, where it's like, damn, I almost forgot what it was like to see like a base hit go up the middle and not be like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like a line drive up the middle is basically like when it comes to fundamentals, like that's what you want to do every time as a hitter. Right. That's perfect contact. Yep. Yeah. If you're hitting the screen, then you've got a good swing on it. Unless the pitcher makes a crazy play or like the shortstop or second baseman make insane plays, which if you make a crazy play on a ball up the middle, dude, I'm not mad. Like that was entertaining. Yeah. Um, no. Right. Right. And yeah, dude. And the other aspect of it is like when a lefty hits like a fucking laser line drive into shallow right field and it's just like the second baseman is basically a fourth outfielder and he just catches it when he's fucking 20 feet into the outfield. It's like those are base hits again, which is awesome. Like that if you hit a ball like that and you can get it up over the infield but keep it in front of the outfield, you deserve a base hit. There shouldn't be some fucking rover ass softball motherfucker sitting there like, oh, I read some numbers on you, knew where to stand. Like I'm not playing a specified position because if I was playing second base, I'd be in between first and second. Like I wouldn't be playing shallow right field. Like you're basically a shallow right fielder at that point. And it's like also nobody wants to see all of like in between pitches players running 90 feet back and forth to like you know what I mean? Like that's just not baseball. Um, so I'm a big fan of the shift ban so far. It's been great. Didn't think I would be a fan of the pitch clock, but like I said, it hasn't really affected most of what I've seen. Um, I think so far like baseball's in a really good spot. I think it's going to be really entertaining to watch. Um, right, right. Dude, it's funny you say that. I actually saw a video on Twitter the other day, and it was um a full half inning with pitch clock versus one pitch being thrown. You saw that where it was like literally one pitch because the guy kept stepping off and all this other shit. And it's like a full half inning went by in the matter of time it took him to do that one pitch, which is nice because they have that whole like pickoff move now where you can only throw over twice. And then if you decide to throw it over to a third time, you have to pick them off or else it's a balk. So like if I throw over twice and don't get him, dude's gonna take a bigger lead because he knows I can't throw over unless he gets me or unless you know what I mean. So it's like I'm taking the chance on both ends, which is entertaining, dude. Like if you throw over there, you gotta another. They're talking on the broadcast today. Like you're gonna see a lot more like throwdowns from the catcher, like after a pitch, like when the catcher catches a pitch and throws over, like snap throws to first behind the runner to try and get him. You're going to see a lot more of that because it doesn't waste a throw over to first from the pitcher. So that's going to be like the new way to pick players off, like catch them sleeping, snap throw to first or snap throw to third. Right, right. And if you get caught sleeping even for like half a second, pretty hard to get back if you have a big lead from first. Yeah, Jose Trevino, the Platinum Glove fucking catcher, dude. The World Baseball Classic is coming up soon too. That's gonna be fun to watch. Bunch of good players. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, no, not at all. I when I watch spring training, the only thing I'm really watching for is the at bats that players take, especially prospects that I'm watching, like Anthony Volpe's at bats and Jason Dominguez at bats, and like I know players like Judge and Giancarlo and Rizzo are going to come around, like they're just getting their reps in, right? So I'm not really like, I mean, it's fun to watch them, but like I'm definitely more interested in watching like the fringe guys of like who's going to make the roster, who's going to get cut, and all that. And then I really like watching like pitchers and seeing like where they're at or going through their motions and seeing where their velocity's at and if they can locate. And it gets better like throughout like the second or third week of spring training because obviously like the first go around like people are just like they're there just to go through the motions and get warmed up and get back on the field. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I will next week when we're back. All right, I like Alec Bohm, dude. I like him a lot. It's dude, the NL East is going to be a bloodbath this year. It kind of was. Yeah. Yep. Um, dude, it's like it's funny because I was sitting there watching. I think it was like the second game, the second spring training game the other day, and I'm like, I don't get excited about like the outcomes of spring training games. I could care less; they mean nothing. But Jose Trevino came up to bat with the bases loaded and first pitch, just like absolutely turned on one and crushed it to left field. And I like actually screamed. I was like, "Let's go!" And I was like, dude, it's spring training. What the fuck am I doing? I was just like, that's like, I'm just so like excited to see like baseball action in the Yankees where I'm just like, oh my god, dude. I'm like one of those people that's like screaming at spring training games. God damn, dude. Yeah. I was thinking last night, I was like, I got to get my Yankees TikTok account up and going soon because the yeah, I might as well start now with spring training and give some insights on my thoughts to prospects and stuff. Yeah, I should do that honestly. A little promo for the fucking pod too. I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah, we should. What? Yeah, we didn't talk about that last week. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. I'm like almost positive we did. Maybe not actually. I don't think we did. Yeah, let's give it a quick little go through. So, I didn't really. I mean, I only watched the Real Liverpool game. I didn't. Yeah, Didn't we say like that could be like a randomly good game or something? That was a fun game. That was a fun game to watch. Make the second leg a little more close. Yeah. Second round, second leg of these matchups should be pretty entertaining for the most part. Chelsea Dortmund's only won. City and Leipzig are tied. That'll be good stuff. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day. How like we used to have to worry about like how many away goals we had. With the yeah, they could use the away goal advantage. Yeah, I love Champions League, dude. There's nothing like it. It really is. It's like I feel like when the knockout rounds of Champions League starts, like it kind of kickstarts my whole year of like you can start looking forward to like warmer weather and like baseball season's right around the corner and NBA is like coming to like they're closing out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I say every year that I'm gonna like be more into it, but I just never am. I need to follow like that winter sport outside of football. I mean, definitely followed basketball a little bit more this year than I usually always have, which has been fun. But I really, it's just like I don't know. I can't find the passion I have outside of like football is next to MLB, where like I'll sit down, I'll watch. I mean, it's easy to watch because it's once a week basically for the Eagles. But like NBA, dude, like I just like all right, like I'll follow the Knicks. I'll watch random games every now and then. Like if it's like a Sixers Knicks or like Knicks Lakers or like a good game. But if it's like Knicks fucking Timberwolves or like Knicks like Pacers or some shit like that, like I'm not gonna sit. I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it unless I'm like have nothing else to do. But like I'm like that until the playoffs. Like once the playoffs come around, like I'll sit down and watch like most of the playoff game, like Knicks games. But like I want to find that like all right, I want to find that passion to sit down and like. I mean, I know the team pretty well, but I want to know like the ins and outs, like look same way I do with baseball and football. I just can't find like the passion to do that for hockey or basketball. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like you're pretty intertwined with the Phils though. Yeah, baseball off season just feels so fucking long though. That was probably why. I know, but why does it feel so long? Yeah, just because there's more games. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going to a baseball game is the best. Like out of all, I mean, I've only been to one Eagles game, but like going to a baseball game, it kind of makes it like a whole day. Like you know what you're going there for. Like especially like the night game, like the Mets Yankees game we went to over the summer, dude. Like it's like going to be a core memory for me. And it was just a regular season Mets Yankees game that we went to. That was a good ass time. Other than the fact I ripped my toe. Not for me, night games are my favorite. I like a good afternoon game, but night games are just like so much more lit, in my opinion. Like a nice 8 o'clock summer. Yeah, later in the day games are usually like my favorite because it gives you like a whole day like to look forward to the game. Like you go out and drink a little bit before. Like 1 o'clock, it's like you got to wake up and get there. Right, right. Yeah. 1 o'clock, it's like you wake up, you have a few hours to like get ready for the game, and then you get home and it's like 5 o'clock, and it's like, damn, I still have like my whole night. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. And it kind of like, especially on a Sunday too. Right. Yeah, that's true. Football season just does slap like in that aspect because it's like obviously the middle of winter and you're like nice and cozy at home. You throw the games on. Like nothing better than like drinking all day for Sunday football, and then like throwing the night game on and knowing like, especially if it's not like an Eagles game or a game that you care about. I know I'm getting a nice little power nap in between like quarters or like every now and then. Like I don't care about watching the full game. I'll fall asleep like on the couch and then I'll wake up and be like, all right, let's. Yeah, I usually do if it's like a really good game. Like if the game's like, even if it's not a great matchup, but if the game itself is good. Yeah, facts. Um, yeah, I need to get better at that, dude, because my Mondays are not my most productive. Yeah, it's funny you say this. So like, I think it was Monday night. Went to bed the earliest I've been to bed in probably since before college, dude. Like I was asleep by like 9 o'clock for the night. Yeah, that's the earliest I've been, and I still woke up. I woke up at 8, which is the normal time I wake up every morning for work because it gives me a half an hour to wake up and brush my teeth and get ready for the day and get online and stuff. And I'm still like dead fucking tired, dude. I don't know how to fix it. Like I can't turn myself into a morning person unless I have a tea time in the morning. That's the only way to get me out of bed like fully energized and ready to go is if I know I'm playing golf early in the morning. I wish I could. That's the end goal. But if I could wake up knowing I'm about to play golf, dude, I will never sleep in another day as long as I live. But like, what do you tell yourself to actually just like make the movement to get up and out of bed? Right. At night, yeah. You know you're gonna feel better. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, dude. I well, I mean, I've never my entire life I've always never been a morning person. Like it's the hardest thing in my life consistently has been waking up and like starting my morning like unless I like for work I can wake up, but it's like I'm never like happy to get up and wake up, you know what I mean? Oh, that's tough. That's tomorrow? Oh man. It's a good thing. It's a good thing we weren't pounding beers on tonight's episode, huh? I thought about it. I was in the bodega today getting a coffee, and I was like, I walked past a 4 pack of Dreamy Eyes, and I was like, oh, it's pod night, and I was like, nah, I'll reserve myself. Right, right. But on the other hand, just like, how many times am I going to be able to have Dreamy Eyes like in the bodega? I might, you know what I mean? Like, I might walk in tomorrow, it might be gone. Dude, I thought of that. I was like, bro, when we eventually don't live in Wilmington anymore, like my favorite beer of all time is not going to be like accessible to me. Like I'm not going to have this. This isn't something I can just go to Food Line or go to the fucking store and like pick up. I wonder if I can order it online and just have it like shipped to my house. Damn, that's depressing news. I said, no, you got to come hang out for that sort of treatment. Are you still coming down a day early for the before the bachelor party? No. What time are you leaving for? Because I today I put in my PTO, so I took off Thursday and Friday, so I might leave like or you did right. Well, so like, what time are you? How long is the drive? You said it's like 11 hours for you. It's like a 5 hour. It's like a 5 hour drive for me. So I'll probably leave at like 10. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I talked to him last night. Actually, we were playing Fortnite, and he was like, "Hey, you ready?" And I was like, I knew exactly what he was talking about. I was like, "Of course, I'm fucking ready, dude." It's like we're gonna have all the boys out in fucking Savannah, Georgia, for our one of our best friends' fucking bachelor parties during St. Patty's, dude. Like it's gonna be fucking great ass time. Did you know? Did he tell you any of his ideas? He was telling me like so there's this trend on TikTok where like if like all the boys are going out for like a bachelor party or birthday or something, like everybody, yeah, like a wonky shirt. We should do that, dude. That would be mad fun. It, it was, and the other one was he was like, dude, I know it's like usually pretty hard to get tickets, but like going to like a Savannah Bananas game, um, like during the day, one of the days would be kind of fun. I'm like, dude, that would be pretty fucking sick to just go see like the Savannah Bananas and get lit and then go out that night. Yeah, right. I know Jordan's bringing his. I'm bringing mine. You're bringing yours. I assume Emery will bring his. Jake will definitely bring his. Andy said he's bringing his. Who else is there? Yeah, I mean, maybe we just shoot it in the group chat. Yeah. Because I mean, if then at that point we can just have like, if we really want to golf, we can just have people share clubs. It's gonna be fun, dude. I'm excited. Yeah, two foursomes. Fire me up. Gonna be a good ass time. Yeah, yeah. And knowing like our group of friends, we're just gonna be like drinking on the golf course, get back, and it's gonna take a little. We're gonna have to put a little pep in our step if we want to go out that night, which obviously we're gonna want to do. Thursday night, I feel like we're gonna want to go out, like when we're all there. Yeah, dude. Throwing up. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And Jake was still throwing up. Yeah, and we kind of just play it by ear. Yeah, I'd be down. Probably and keep it going. Yeah, you got a long drive Sunday, and then just come home. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna be banged up for sure for that ride home. But either way, I'm excited, dude. I'm glad we're doing something like different and not just like the typical Myrtle Beach escapade where we've already done everything possible there 3 times over. Like we're gonna make memories that we always remember, dude. And it's gonna be like, hey, remember the time we went to Savannah for Emery's bachelor party? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like pretty good. Yeah, right, right. Facts. Plus, we got mine. Is definitely not as yeah. Mine's not as good as it used to be, but it's not because I just can't remember shit. I feel like I have. I you remember that song? um. See, like I forgot what I was gonna say already. The song that I know is "The White Stuff" by Weird Al Yankovic, and he's singing about the white stuff in the middle of an Oreo. I love the white stuff, baby, in the middle of an Oreo. The white stuff. You don't know that song? No, kids. Nope. They got acapella. It's the good stuff. Isn't it so funny when like I don't know if this like happens to you, but like you'll be in the car with somebody you're like listening or watching to something, and like what you're taking in like hits you really hard, but then the other person is just like in one ear out the other, and you're just like having this moment. And you look over to them, or like they're just like not even in the moment. It's not the universe telling you something; it's just the guy on the radio. Hey, sometimes it do be like that though. Freshly baked like a pie. Yeah, I've definitely had those moments. It kind of, dude, but it kind of like it goes back to that video of Bob Marley you sent me today, where he's like, "Nah, man, like the herb like opens your eyes and makes you aware and meditate and like aware of the system around you," and that's basically what you just described. Like it makes you aware of life, not just like going through the motions of living. Yeah, yeah. Going through the motions of living. That's a banger quote, dude. I'm proud of that one. Yeah, yeah. Hey, the 420 memes will steal that shit and post it on Instagram. It's blunt. Yeah. Because that's like what you have to do to realize that. Oh man. Yeah, what do we got? I said yes. All the memes of him like where it's like the yearly Carson Wentz like traveling to another team or something just to destroy the organization from within. Have you seen those? Oh, dude, they've been so good. It's just like there's this one. It's like Carson Wentz showing up to the like his new team every year, and it's just like this video of a guy like rolling up in a limo, and like the window slowly rolls down. And it's just like, "Hello, motherfucker." Yeah, yeah, the Grim Reaper. Yeah, yeah. Carson Wentz, just Eagles, Colts, Redskins. Oh, well, wait, dude. I'm sorry. I'd like to formally apologize to everybody. They know I'm a man of faith in God, and there's a drive to deep left field by Nick, and that'll be a home run. um, Once is gone. We got a new offensive coordinator, didn't we? Now he's the OC. That's dope. So that's a very smart move on the Eagles' part, hiring somebody who like knows Jalen Hurts' talents and like the way he works as a player and the quarterback like very well. Right, right, right. No defensive coordinator yet. What's his story? Got a great system. Okay. I mean, I mean, yeah, and the Eagles' defense just like historically will always be pretty good. So I'm not like, yeah, yeah, I did. It's like that. He, but yeah, yeah, that's what it was, dude. Like every time you saw like the Chiefs make a motion or any sort of movement at the line, it just looks like, yeah, Right. Right. And that's what led to those two wide open fucking touchdowns. Right. Yeah. And it's fucking Sky Moore and Tony, the two fastest fucking guys on the team. Like, yeah. 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 Man, that one. That Super Bowl loss is gonna hurt me for a while, dude. I'm still not like fully over it. Like every day since then, I've oh, dude. Think about how good we would feel too, like sitting here now on the podcast, like if we had won that game. Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. Like if we lost against the Pats in 2018, it would have been like okay, like we were, you know what I mean? It wouldn't hurt this bad. I don't think. Because it's like, dude, we had Nick Foles, and it's like, all right, we were clear underdogs, but like this year, we weren't the underdog. Like we were the favorites. Like we played a good game, like against. I mean, dude, we lost 3 games all year. It's like we're meant to be there. You know what I mean? Like Jalen Hurts wasn't playing. Yeah, and it was arguably lost on a missed face mask call against the Commanders. And like no, when we lost, no, yeah, when we, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, right. Because the hold that was called can be called on every single fucking play in football, dude. You could right. But you get like your fingers like around somebody, barely touching them, and then that's a hold. Oh god, it's oh dude. Yeah. I mean, dude, Patrick Mahomes, because he's making $500 million, $500 million, dude. Like he's their investment. He's gonna be protected, and they're gonna make him look to be like that investment. Like they're gonna that it's gonna be worth it to make that investment. Like so, they're gonna do their best to make it that way. And that's not even us being on some like NFL's rigged conspiracy shit. That's just like good business. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, it's the referees definitely have a big yeah. It's it's so annoying. There needs to be ways that robots can just make all of the officiating calls. Yeah, the fact that that's not been done already. Yeah, referees. Right, right. We should start that. We should start like a not even yeah. Let's start a riot, ref riot. Yeah, dude. I mean, just start an organization that like has professional referees that you pay. He should do that. We should pitch this to Mark Cuban? Let's go on Shark Tank. Like, hey, we don't have any product here, but Mark, sit down. We just want to speak to Mark. We have an idea. Yeah, we should patent this idea and then sell it to Mark Cuban and then let him take the reins. Yeah, I'm sure you can. All right, well, we'll create it on paper. We'll write it all down, patent that. We'll do enough to get the patent for it to where we don't have to do all of it, and then we can just sell it to Mark Cuban for like 500 mil. Yeah, but like we'll persuade him. I don't want to do that. I just want to sell my idea and get paid. I'd probably do that. We have to create the refs like they're in NBA 2K. Customize the refs. I feel like that wouldn't be too hard. Yeah, essentially. Would it, I wonder if that would like? No, I mean because the NBA has their own refs. So like, if Mark Cuban was providing the refs, that probably wouldn't like interfere with his ownership of the Mavs in any way. At least I don't think. All right, let's. So then we'll just do it, and we'll name it Screferees Incorporated. Yeah, for sure. But we just got we just gotta hope that our listeners don't take this idea. I feel like there's got to be like a organization or like a become a referee yourself and then start it. That might be the way. Yeah, I think that's the route we got to take. Fellow referees. Let's get this third party bullshit going so that we can unrig all sports leagues. I would want to be an umpire for sure. Nah, fuck that, dude. They get the worst shit. I feel like because in NFL refs, you can make calls and you might get yelled at by the head coach, but like in MLB, if you make a bad call, like if you call a ball a strike, they're like fucking screaming in your face and slamming shit down, and then the manager's coming out. But you do get to throw people out, so that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, baseball, you can pretty much eject someone for doing nothing. I've seen it happen. Yeah, you can't just be like, "Hey, 22, get out of here." Hit the showers. Make sure you get all your crevices because you stink. Yeah. Gonna hit the showers, then play some Fortnite in the clubhouse, dude. Fuck you. Oh man. Don't get yelled at. There's a dope sushi spot down the block. I'm gonna hit that before I go back to my hotel room. I'm having myself a night. You? Fuck you. Yeah. What are you gonna find me? I might. Yeah, what are we at? 207. Wow. Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll be back next week with some more bullshit. This was a good episode. We got some deep talks, dude. We got some fucking funny guys talks. Got all kinds of talks. That should be the name of the episode. All kinds of talks. I can't wait to see it. Also, I gotta say, Dylan was pretty upset with us last week because he said Kenny didn't tell us to kiss our neighbor, and that upset me. So if you want to take that risk and smooch your neighbor, I'm not saying to do it, but I'm saying you have free will. Just you got to make sure they're okay with it. Yeah, for sure. Kiss somebody, dude. Just make sure it's somebody and not something. Waldo could use some smooches. I feel like he's always down for some smooching.